Good morning, everyone. Um, I wanted to give this a try, maybe doing a small meditation in the morning as we start our day. Of course, I'm running a little behind. I just haven't been able to get going with this time change. I'm still running an hour behind, even though it's been like almost 3 weeks. But, that's okay. It's not like I'm going anywhere. So I'm going to wait just a little bit longer and see if we get anyone else that wants to come on. And if not, then we can start our meditation together. For this one, I want to keep it really simple. We are moving into Taurus moon, and so a really nice, gentle meditation about our senses I thought would be just what the doctor calls for. So, how is your day going so far? So far today, I've helped Gaia do her science experiment where we were learning about rock formations and rock layers. And then I helped Moyen River get ready for their work packets. And then I also did breakfast and made sure the dogs were taken care of. Otherwise, we haven't done a whole lot this morning. We'll probably start ramping up our homeschooling. Hey, Kristen! As soon as I get done here with the meditation. So, why don't we give it a couple more seconds and just see if anyone else wants to pop on, and if not, then we'll get started and start meditating. So just to give a little disclaimer, when I talk about meditation, I am focusing mostly on ways to tap into your parasympathetic nervous system and really start hitting that rest and digest part of our bodies so that we can work through any anxiety or spirals or depression or just bring ourselves back to the present. And so that was what my goal is for this meditation that I was going to do today. All right. So, first thing that I want you to do is to find a comfortable seated position, and you can either have your hands on your lap or nicely folded in your seat. And I invite you to either close or soften your gaze, whichever you're most comfortable with, as we begin to focus our mind on our breath. The purpose of this is just to become aware of the sensations of our breath as it comes in through our nose, down into our chest, ending in our belly, and then how it feels as it returns to the space around us. The purpose of this is not to control our breath in any way, but just to be mindfully aware of what sensations we feel in this moment, in this space. Notice if your breath is rapid and shallow, or if it's deep and sustained. Both are valid options on the spectrum. And on your next inhale, wherever you are, we'll begin a 4-part breath where we inhale for 4, pausing at the top, exhaling for 4, and then pausing once more at the bottom. And we'll do 3 rounds of that as a way to slow our breath down. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll have you go at one more time around at your pace. And once you've reached the bottom of your final cycle, you can release the 4-part square breath and just go back to being aware of your breath as it comes in through your nose and then returns to the space around you. Noticing if there's any changes that have occurred, and it's completely valid if they have not. If there are not any changes. We're not attaching any judgment to our breath. Just feeling the sensations as it sinks to our heartbeat. And in your time, when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and focus your gaze around the space to your left and right. And focus on 5 objects that you can see in front of you. Listing them mentally as you gaze at them. And once you have your 5 objects that you can see, I want you to take a deep inhale and then through our nose, and we'll exhale through our mouth as we sigh it out. We're going to inhale and exhale. Next, I want you to take your hands and feel in the space around you 4 things that you can touch with your hands. Feeling the different textures and sensations under your fingertips, or even under your feet, in your hips, or against your back. It doesn't have to be with your hands, it can be with your full body. Listing each of the 4 items in sensations, one right after the other. And once you have your 4 items and sensations pictured in your mind, we're going to take another deep cleansing breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Inhale and exhale, sighing it out. Next, I want you to focus on 3 things that you can hear in the space around you. Maybe it's children playing or birds outside. Maybe it's the dishwasher running in the background. This is about tuning into your environment and being in this moment. And once you have your 3 sounds, we'll take a deep inhale in and sigh it out. And exhale. Next, we'll take a moment to focus on 2 things that we can smell in your area around you. Really tapping into our environment. And once you've collected the 2 scents that you can smell around you, we'll take another cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale, sighing it out. For our final activity, I invite you to bring your hands over your heart as we focus on going deep within ourselves, intuitively listening for one word from our true self, from the universe, from the divine, whatever word you want to use, that we need in this moment, on this day, to give us guidance. And take a moment and listen to what your body has to say. And when you've heard your single word, you can bring your hands either to heart center in prayer hands, or you can bring them back to your lap in a grounding pose. And I invite you that if you've had your eyes closed or your gaze softened, that you slowly return back to your surroundings, opening your eyes in your time, at your pace. I want to thank everyone that came and joined me today. I hope to make this a routine offer. And as always, the light and the darkness within me recognizes and honors the light and the darkness within you. Namaste.